Welcome back to my public speaking series. In today's video, I'm talking about a topic that many presenters struggle with: visual aids and slide design. Visuals can be powerful tools to support your message, but if used incorrectly, they can also become distractions. Let's dive into how to create visuals that enhance your presentation without overshadowing it. The goal of visual aids is to support what you're saying, not to replace it. A well-designed slide should reinforce your points and help the audience retain information. But your audience's focus should always stay on you, the speaker. So how do we strike this balance? Let's start with some best practices for slide design. First, aim for minimal text. Your slides shouldn't be packed with paragraphs or long sentences. Instead, use short phrases, keywords or bullet points to convey essential ideas. Remember, your slides are there to highlight key points, not to serve as a script. Also, your slides should be appealing to your audience in format and impact. If it looks unprofessional or sloppy, they'll lose interest. Always design your communication with your audience in mind. It's not about you telling them what you want them to hear, but sharing with them what they need to know or came to find out. There's a difference. Next, focus on high contrast. This makes text easier to read and important elements stand out. For example, use light text on a dark background, or vice versa. This simple adjustment can make a huge difference in clarity. Here's a key principle: one idea per slide. Each slide should focus on a single point. This keeps your message clear and prevents your audience from being overwhelmed by too much information. If you have multiple points to make, spread them out over several slides. I recall decades ago being shown a presentation where there were over 80 separate slides. Each slide had one large, striking image with a simple word or sentence placed in various parts of each slide. He went through the slides quickly as he talked, resulting in the actual session only lasting around 30 minutes. His message came across clearly and his technique was so powerful that I retained much more of his message when compared to other presentations. I can still recall most of it now, decades later. In any case, let's now talk about using props and other visual aids thoughtfully. Props can add a memorable tactile element to your presentation, helping to bring abstract concepts to life. For example, if you're discussing growth, you might show a small plant to symbolize nurturing and development. But just like slides, props should be purposeful and relevant. Avoid using them if they don't directly support your message. Integrating visuals seamlessly into your presentation requires practice. As you present, your slides or props should feel like a natural extension of your message, not a distraction. Refer to them briefly to reinforce a point, then bring the audience's attention back to you. Avoid reading directly from your slides. Your audience can read, and they're here to listen to you, not to follow along on a screen. Here are a few practical tips for seamless integration. First, practice with your slides or props so you know when to refer to them and when to refocus on the audience. This will help you maintain a smooth flow. Second, use a remote clicker or similar tool to control your slides without breaking eye contact. This keeps your presentation dynamic and keeps you in control. And finally, test your visuals in advance. Check that your slides look clear on the screen, that colors are easy to see, and that any props are visible to the audience. Small details like these can make a big difference in how professional and polished your presentation appears. So, to make your visuals work for you, keep text minimal, use high contrast, and focus on one key idea per slide. Use props thoughtfully to reinforce your message, and practice integrating your visuals so they flow smoothly with your speech. When done well, visuals can elevate your presentation and leave a lasting impression. Here's a quick exercise. Take a slide you've created or one you plan to use in a future presentation. Simplify the text. Choose a single focal point and make sure the contrast is strong. Practice presenting with this new slide, focusing on using it as a support, not a crutch. In my next video, I'll explore how to handle Q&A sessions and navigate unplanned situations with confidence and ease. Join me next time to learn techniques that will help you stay composed and flexible, no matter what comes your way. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel.